There is nowhere I would rather be starting off a nice little The Witcher 3 episode than here in the living room with my good friend Nibbles the cat. Hi and welcome. Welcome back to another Onkruid video. Welcome back to another part in our The Witcher 3 Let's Play. The Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt Definitive Edition Let's Play, I guess if you want to be precise. Last episode we found Tamara. We talked her like not out of anything, not into anything. She just really did her own thing. She is making her own decisions rather. She is of course an adult and we are not supposed to... Did I just like sneakily unlock that? Maybe I'm not supposed to be up here, but this guy's not making a big deal out of it, so I guess I will just chill. I won't steal anything, I'm just looking around. She's not going back to her father. That's the news we're gonna have to deliver to him probably. Oh, I could go for a little bath, to be honest. Okay, I'm wasting my time in here. I see an armorer stable and a grindstone here on my map, so that's what I will pass by quickly. And then I guess we will just go back to the Baron and talk about Tamara. Maybe look at selling some more of our stuff now that we're here. Hello, merchant. We are still in Onkruid, right? I think that is the name of the village here. Let's just have a quick stroll around and see if there's anyone else needing our help. It is a beautiful looking town now, isn't it? Lovely atmosphere here.
Just you wait. The witch hunters will see.
The guy looks like an interesting fella. Hello, witch hunter. I guess they're not really up for talking. We're just greeting people. But let's do something a bit better with our time, right? Let's start being productive. A lot of beggars here. Really, people of every social class. People of every social standing to be found here in this little town. What is the scissor marking about? What do we have here? Barber? Can we, like, legit... I'm so sorry. Can we get a nice little haircut? Long hair let down, that's what I want. Well, we've sitting down now, so I have to buy something, right? But I think I hope I keep my beard now. Oh yeah, this was the right decision. Holy shit. I look like a fucking wolf master, man. All the bitches in villain are gonna be bouncing up in this witch cock, if you feel me. Okay, enough. Love the look though. I'm not often fast traveling in this game, as you guys have seen. I have some podcasty parts of the episode where I just run across the entire map, but at this point in time, because we're doing so much running back and forth, like talk to the person here, talk to the person there, I think I want to speed that up a little bit, especially because we've seen the trajectory that we had to cross in the last episode, so just traversing that same space again wasn't gonna be the most enticing content. It's a little quiet here. Okay, now here are the Baron's henchmen. I was like, where is everybody gone? Let's quickly make use of the armor stable and grindstone here, because I can help but notice that our bonuses for the grindstone have already gone away. Baron boy, Barony. It's probably gonna be in his house or in his garden, but if we can believe the waypoint, we will find him right here. Hello, sir. Find your daughter.
What do you come to me with?
Let's see. I don't necessarily want to play Gwent immediately. I guess we'll just head straight into business.
Gave Tamara your gift.
How'd she react?
Probably not like you'd have wanted. She threw the doll away.
Threw it away? Oh, gods, I hoped, despite all. Oh. Well, what of Anna?
Still don't know anything specific, but I'm on her trail.
Well, will you stand there like a knob? Find her!
Is he not gonna make a remark about my
So
new
long.
haircut? Come on, man. Like, look at this, dude. Are you seeing this? A bit rude. Looking pretty fly for a white guy, if you ask me. Okay, investigate all remaining leads in Velen. There's so much quests left to do until you hear some clues or something about Anna. So let's see in our quest what we can do. Family matters is what we have done already. Find the Crones of Crookbag Bog. Information found in home of Henry, the guardian agent, indicated Ciri had entered into conflict with some witch in Velen. Right. We were chasing Ciri as well. Let's go for a little secondary quest. Yeah, I'll talk to Kira. That'll not be sexual or anything, right? 500 meters. That is a trek I am willing to make together with my good friend Rochi, who is not showing up here. There he is. Trusty steed. It's Wednesday today. Had a very calm day at work. Only 2 clients. I only work before noon on Wednesday, so the days are most of the time calm, but now they were really, really calm. Normally I see about 4 clients, so that's like the amount of clients I pay rent for. But sometimes your agenda is just not filled to the brim. I should check our waiting list a little bit for signs of people still needing help, because I'm also finishing off some of my trajectories. Some relationships, some therapeutic relationships that I have had for more than a year are coming to an end. Always quite an exciting period, maybe also a little bit scared, or a little bit of a scary period rather, like scared in the place of the client, feeling empathy towards their probable, possible, like, hesitation. The doubts of, like, am I really gonna be able to do this on my own now? Can I really give up the therapy? Can I stop coming here and try to go my own way again, like Fleetwood Mac told them to? I can imagine that for some people that might be a little scary, a little difficult. But I am very proud of my clients that make the decision. Also proud of the clients that realize that they do still need the help and that stay in therapy, of course. The most important part is that you listen to your body and you listen to what your body needs. You listen to whether you feel like you need more therapy or not. I'm not gonna decide it for them, they need to decide for themselves. Is she gonna wear clothes? Yes, she is wearing clothes because there's other people here, looks like. What's happening here?
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt, you gave me quite a start.
But now the mage says bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Because I was hoping for some pleasure, you feel me?
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did,
Dick.
and still do. The cursed isle on Lake Windammer, you've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serard, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre. So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
I'll help you, alright?
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Fyke Isle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
Interesting. Could be a handy little artifact, although we don't know what it does yet.
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it or do I have to do something,
Sometimes rubbing it can feel magical if you try drift it.
Place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you, it might not be the most pleasant experience.
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later. Maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance.
It's a cell phone, man.
You will tell me what you see, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
It's a bunch of new
I need
materials.
to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all.
Nothing about my
Oh,
haircut?
go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Fyke Isle. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards. And Geralt. Thank you.
So now, if we go like this, we can use it. And can we use it to hear this guy talk about the rats some more? No? I was interested though. Okay, what's this girl keeping in her basement, huh? Ooh, I don't mind stealing from her, considering she already stole our virginity. Okay, so Kira Metz asking us to sail to an island. I'll run a little errand for Kira Metz quickly. She has served us well in the past. If you catch my drift, Sexual humor is the only brand of humor we have here on Onkruid channel, by the way. You should get used to it. You should get used to it if you want to enjoy your stay here. Rest of the day is gonna be very, very chill. Just have some YouTube recordings planned, some dinner plans with some friends and my girlfriend. It's gonna be nice and easy. Also gonna visit my brother really quickly to pick up some stuff that he lended from me. Yeah, it's gonna be just a very, very calm day. We're gonna have to cross this river and I think I will just do a little swim, right? Looks like we have to be on the other side. So that we don't encounter too much enemies in the open waters here, because I don't think I am that well equipped for naval combat. To victory, Roach, and beyond. We're gonna crash into a lot of trees. We're not Northern Lion doing the Forza Motorsport Battle Royale. If you get that reference... Oh, we're gonna have to do some more swimming. Oh, 28 respect points, man. That's from like one specific Forza video he did. Or I guess the clip. You might have seen the clip as well. Is swimming there gonna be possible, or are these waters too large? Seems like quite a way away. Whales is something I definitely don't hope to encounter here. Looks like we can just cross it without too much hassle though. Something on the bottom of the ocean here. Which your senses aren't picking up anything. There's a whole bunch of activity on the other side here though, goddamn. We're gonna have to do some fighting, I guess. Haven't had any combat yet today on this episode, so I guess it's fine. Those are rot fiends, right? The exploding ones? Yeah, look at me. Starting to recognize some of these enemies we are facing. Equip the Quen sign, and it's time for action. Yeah, you can break it, doesn't matter. I'll make sure that I wonder if their explosion can damage each other. Waiting for the Gwen sign to recharge for a second. Can it hurt the other ones? Oh yes, it definitely, most definitely can. A nice chain kill right there. And now you're the only one remaining here, buddy. It's not gonna be a good time for you. It's not gonna be a good time for you in the slightest. Yeah, you can break my sign, but I will just break your skull in the meantime. Easy enough.
Are you on the aisle yet? Does the Zillavox work? Can you hear me?
What? I can't hear. Great, broke already. Sheesh, short-lived this magic.
What did you say?
What he's
There's some
talking about? You can
interference. You must be
clearly
very
hear what she's
careful.
talking about. I don't know why my homie was just straight up lying to Kira, because we could like clearly make out what she was saying. I'm really looking forward to seeing this guy traverse the stratosphere as soon as we kill him. And there he goes. A little bit of a small leap. The gymnastic jury, I think, would not give him like too large points. Maybe a 7, maybe a 6. That was finally like an okay dodge that actually allowed us to then hit him. Because otherwise we always stumble. What was the other dodge button? Was it like Alt or something? Maybe we just have to stop using space all the time. Maybe that's a problem. This looks eerily Tomb-like. There's definitely going to be some action down here, I think. I'm not just talking about mushrooms. That's gonna suck. That's gonna be worthless. Yes. What is the other button? Yeah, it is Alt. Okay, that opens up so many possibilities. You guys have probably been telling me to press Alt instead of space for 14 episodes in the comments by now, but it is gonna make combat like a lot easier. I should not just always be tumbling about. Sometimes a small movement to the left or the right is definitely gonna be more than enough to actually get out of harm's way. Careful with dodging towards them. That's something I could have dodged, for example, but I was applying my sign at that point in time. Also, not get overconfident, though. That's important, because sometimes we might still need our trusty tumble. But I think for now, the addition of this Alt button into our toolbox is gonna help us out a ton when fighting ghouls, rot fiends, all types of crazy monsters, you know. Try and spin around the camera in a okay fashion. Oh yeah. Oh man, this has drastically changed up everything. And it's funny because it's probably one of the first things they ever taught us as soon as we stood up for the first time in Moron. What was the exact name? I don't necessarily know the exact name, but it doesn't necessarily matter either way. We have probably known about that mechanic for so long already, but only now can we finally start using it. Because I think I've literally only used it in the tutorials so far, probably. And maybe that accidental time now that reminded me of like, hey, wait, there's gonna be another option except for just like really tumbling out of harm's way all the time. Oh yeah, man. Oh, it's a whole different game. That's a situation where we need to let go of the Alt key right there, and we really need to roll away. I guess the Rot Fiend's explosion is quite easy to dodge, but we shouldn't take those chances, you know? There's more Rot Fiends over here. From not having any combat this episode to having a whole lot of combat this episode, but I guess it's fine. Nice heavy attack from the back. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there's a boat here already. Does that mean that we have company? This island truly is like infested with monsters. The dinner we are having is gonna be ribs. Oh man, am I looking forward to it. All you can eat ribs, of course. It's one of the only situations where I really indulge in close to overeating. I try to still pace myself a little bit and not go over the top, but for that one time I can kind of put my healthy eating habits, healthy life habits to the side for a second, just for pure enjoyment. Valuable life lesson in there, I think. Sometimes, almost all of the times rather, just being healthy, focusing on being a healthy little chap and not overeating, not being gluttonous is gonna be the right approach towards your life. Sometimes though, you can allow yourself to let yourself go a little bit. You don't always have to be perfect with these things, you know? You don't always have to make sure that you are living life to the healthiest every single day. It's not necessary, and it's also just gonna not be fun or feasible to be healthy all the time. Don't dodge into the enemies, dodge to the side. Like, enjoy life for a second. And I'm not talking about like life can only be enjoyed when you indulge in gluttonous activities or something, because a nice walk in nature is one of life's greatest pleasures. So don't get it twisted, you know? You don't have to drink 50 beers, you don't have to eat 20 ribs, you don't have to consume an entire cow or an entire pig before finding happiness in life. But sometimes it can be exactly what you need to enjoy your day. Just allow yourself to let it slip. It's the same with video games. Being healthy in that sense can mean like, don't ever let it impede with other life domains. But sometimes, you know, if you're really feeling like, no, I don't want to join this social gathering, I really just want to spend an entire day playing video games, allow yourself to have those days. Make sure that in general, there's balance in your life, there's some structure. Video games shouldn't be the only thing you focus on, but let it be that for some days or for a day. Don't always focus on having the most productive life, the most healthy life. Don't always focus on adhering to any single principle that you want to adhere to, you know? Focus on letting yourself go. Letting yourself breathe, letting your life be fun. New fast travel location unlocked. That's gonna make it a lot easier to get here in the future. I should stop saying because I don't need it. People need when they are not sure of what they want to talk about, but I think I am actually sure about the words I want to use, so I should not use Did she just bury into the water? This is a scary looking creature. Bestiary entry added. Water hags. That is an ominous looking sight. Seems like there's somebody home in the tower as well. Interested to see why the lights are on in the top floor here. Hello. A lot of rats here, right? And the optional thing here is to use the magic lamp to find ghosts. Are these rats just... Oh, maybe that...
Place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. I think they're feeding on...
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him. Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer. He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for him, and the daughter. To the top!
Okay. So I guess this tower was kind of raided by the peasants. There's so many rats, it's a little disturbing. Peasants that didn't really appreciate the proprietor of this building all that much.
Many must have died here.
Let's start off with the basement, right? What could go wrong?
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let them out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave them there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing them's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
You needn't fret for them. Clever little bastards. Cleverer than you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
There's definitely some weird talk here. Why would the owners of this building be keeping rats in the basement? Were they like planning some sort of ambush on the village? Some sort of coup d'etat? What else does the tower have to offer? Let's head upstairs for a second, right?
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
This guy was not worrying about the peasants, but it seems like his lack of worry cost him his life. Probably. Because we're only hearing people that we see the bones of, so he is definitely just like dead on the floor here somewhere. A lot of books, a lot of literate people here in the Witcher world in Velen. Who's lying here?
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who are you?
Ooh, that's nice. But if there is gold in this chest, I would have left it there. No gold in the chest though, but definitely something about curses. Is this just like a physics bug, or is this place really that haunted? It would be a weird physics bug though, but what the hell is going on here? You already know what we're gonna do. Upgrade ability. Yes, please. Okay, so now we have a chance for knockdown when we actually use our Quen sign, or when our Quen sign gets popped. I feel like this level went by a lot quicker than our previous levels. It's nice. Making progress. I hope you guys still appreciate the type of progress we are making. In the sense that sometimes I progress quickly through dialogues and have the dialogue options be only the essential ones. And sometimes, like right here, right now, Fatboy Slim reference, I listen to the entire speech monologues the ghosts are providing. It's hard for me to find the right balance, but I think I don't need to fuss about it too much. And I'll just do what feels right in the moment. I'll listen to my body. Practice what I preach.
Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Interesting. Or should both of them be down? What does that do? I was gonna say I heard something. Wow, this is scary. This is some Anne Frank type shit. You think they will still be here? Still be alive? That would be creepy, but I don't suppose they will. Doesn't look so great.
Looks like a laboratory.
What the fuck is going
Pretty
on
well
here?
equipped too.
That's some X-File shit, man. I'm sorry?
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
Don't be afraid. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Major's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Doesn't really look like a beauty anymore now, does she?
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave.
What happened in this tower? Why is
Tell
it
me what
littered with
happened here.
corpses?
Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered, everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
What kind of potion was it?
That's a suicide potion, my man. You don't need to be a...
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Don't need to be a scientist to figure that out.
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned? That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats. Everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I... couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All
Does this mean she was first raped by people while sleeping? And then murdered by rats because she couldn't do anything?
Tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not
Jesus
suffered
Christ.
enough? Why can't I leave this place?
How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a race?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the Isle.
It's easier said than done, I think.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift.
She's not gonna be able to do that before we bring him here, probably.
Loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Ah, sure.
Fine. I'll talk to Graham. Where will I find him?
He lives in the village on the lakeshore, yet... what if he's forgotten me?
If he loved you, he'll remember, and want to help.
He said he would always love me. Go to him. Make haste, please.
The village on the lakeshore. Like, not a village on the island though, right? Because, I mean, the island is fucked, my lady.
Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
I didn't realize those were humans. I thought they were like non-human creatures. The magician or mage that lived in this tower is not fond of rats. Yet this tower is filled with rats. So there's another floor. Even further up. Really is the top of the tower.
Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
Who? I literally can't even see anything, man. Gives us some light, but I don't know who these people are. Guess it doesn't matter then to the story. Let's figure out who this Graham fella is. That was his name, right? Graham? In the next episode. Thank you for watching. Thank you for exploring this wizard's tower with me. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.